All right, got a question from more so a statement from a subscriber. Um, what's my man name? The Good Brother. Yeah, I think it's the Good Brother. Lease driver, brand new to the trucking industry. Probably been driving less than 6 months. Obviously, leasing a truck, y'all know how it is when you brand new. When these guys get the orientation at Prime or whatever mega carrier he at, they suck you into leasing the truck, paying you $10.99, so they ain't got to pay your taxes, offer you any type of benefits and all that good stuff. So they done sucked them into a lease. He said he's averaging about $1,000 a week. He think that he basically think everybody's getting paid $1,000 a week, and they are at your carrier. They are everybody at whatever carrier you at. They pretty much at $1,000 a week. So if you got 15,000 drivers over at your carrier, now you've been talking to different drivers there at the terminal, and they all, hey, I'm at 1,000, I'm at 1,000. Yeah, that's what you hanging around. You hanging around $1,000 drivers. And I can tell you how it worked. Say for example, my guy just started trucking. He in orientation right now doing training. They at May Trucking. They started him off at 41 cents a mile. But guess what? Everybody in orientation, all the drivers, they all at 41 cents a mile. Maybe the ones that's been out 2-3 years, they may be 43, 44 cents, because these companies only go about what, one penny a year or something crazy like that. They all gonna be $1,000, $1,200, $1,300. That's it for OTR. So he was wondering, who's paying $2,000? He was like, name 5 companies paying $2,000. That's a good question. And yeah, I can name 5 companies, but more so it's not about me naming 5 companies. It's more so maybe I should just show you guys, because there's probably a lot of y'all out there that don't know how to find companies paying drivers $2,000. Maybe I should just show you how to find these companies rather than just sitting over here naming them. So the very easy way to tell, especially if you cent per mile, just get on Craigslist. Just get on Craigslist. You at 40 cent, 30 cent, 20 cent, all that nonsense. You got more than 6 months of experience, bro. I just get on Craigslist. Look, I'm gonna show you what to do. Go to Craigslist, whatever state you in. Just go on the home page. When you get to the home page, let me go on the home page so I can help you out navigate through this. Okay, they got me in the the mobile version. Let me see if I can get to. Okay, that is the home page. Okay. Well, this is the home page for me. So let me flip the camera and let me walk y'all through this. Show you what we're gonna do. So this is the home page right here. At least for Nashville, Tennessee. Obviously, you'll be in a different city. You're gonna go to jobs. You're gonna go to transportation or transport. Boom, right there. That's when you start to see ads for trucking companies, okay? This is in Nashville, Tennessee. You look in whatever city, whatever state you want to look into, okay? For this particular video, I'm gonna go to Chicago, Illinois. Boom, you see that? I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so we can get a bigger radius. Boom, right there, okay. Search that area. Still in the transport section. Now I'm gonna look for what are they paying cent per mile. So let's see. We're looking for company jobs. We ain't looking for no lease driver. Okay, boom, right here. I just see one. Look at this. Hiring OTR, CDL, Class A drivers. 70 cent to 75 cent a mile, 21 plus 100 weekly. I don't know if it's a good company. I'm just showing you how it's done. Of course, it's gonna be $10.99. Here it says it's 27 to 3,000 miles. Tell you the type of truck. To be honest, I'm not too. This company, I'm not sure about. But that's up to you to do your research. Here's flatbed, 70 cent a mile, plus tarp pay. Never heard of them, but as y'all can see, 65 cent a mile plus $50 tarp. Tell you what type of equipment. You got some car hauler. See this? That's team driving. Box truck. Go another one. See what they talking about. 62 cents a mile. So all you gotta do is just go down Craigslist. This one says 2,500 guaranteed weekly. They doing some regional. Oh, that's owner operators now. That's not it. Here's another one, 70 cents a mile. Hazmat with a tanker endorsement needed. Small company. Brand new trucks. Says 70 cents a mile on all loaded and empty miles. Direct deposit on Friday. Drivers average 3,000 miles a week. Paid detention, all that good stuff. So that's all you got to do. So, you know, for all y'all that don't know how to calculate the mile, which you should, because you cent per mile, you just pull out a calculator. If you at 70 cents a mile, let's just say you do, let's do 2,500 miles. You do 2,500 miles, that'll give you $17.50. You see how I calculated that? 70 cents a mile times 2,500 miles. If you do 3,000 miles, it's $2,100. Okay, that's already double your $1,000. That's double $1,000 right there. You 1099 leasing a truck. You could be 1099 company, 70 cents a mile, making more money. I turn that lease truck. Today is Wednesday. That truck will be back Friday, and I'll be at this truck come Monday, doubling my money for the same work. That's just me personally. All that leasing, you own a truck in by 2028, 2029. All that sounds wonderful. I'm not finna accept $1,000 a week for the next 3 years because somebody done dangled the title over my head. I'm not finna do that. You know how many trucks I could buy from now to 3 years? Do y'all know there was people at Prime Meat that I started with? We started at the same time. By the time, the ones that did finish, by the time they got the title to their one Prime Meat truck, bro, I own 3 semi trucks, a car, and a trailer, and had my own authority. You know how many trucks people can buy between now and 3-4 years from now? I don't need no brand new truck, cause I know they're gonna break down anyway. I don't need no warranty. Never had a warranty. I don't know. I ain't got no warranty on no car, no trailer, no truck, no semi, nothing. And I still want them. Everybody I know that had warranty, they all lost their truck. All of them. They all had warranty. All of them. They all had warranty. And the truck gone. They in some other lease truck right now. Shoot. The people with no warranty, look at the people on YouTube that ain't got no warranty at all. They got a cash truck. Notice how they still driving down the road with the cash truck. Notice how they still own the truck, but everybody with warranty gone. You ever notice that? You ever notice, man, them old raggedy trucks, the old raggedy trucks, we still in business. They still rolling. All the brand new, latest, greatest shoe shines, man, they turned them trucks in years ago and got something else and started over and started over and started over. I ain't starting nothing over. I bought my first truck in 2018. I still got it. We in 2025. $15,000 flat top. I need to go buy that $15,000 flat top. I got a what I got in that truck? I got a not a George Foreman, a Power tail. So this weekend, if I'm at the house, I'm gonna go buy a flat top. For all y'all that wanna know if I still want it, pneumatic truck, I'm gonna go buy the flat top because I got that brand new in the box. I need to get that, put it in the classic. I'll run by the $15,000 flat top and we'll see if I still want it. Matter of fact, I bring the title with me, so when I get in the truck, it ain't gonna start up probably because y'all know I got to charge the batteries. You know, pretty sure they did. I'll try to jump start it, but I highly doubt it. I never know though. Never know. It ain't too cold yet, so never know. But I'm pretty sure the batteries are dead by now. I didn't unhook the batteries, so you know. But So when you guys ask me to name 5 companies, the same way that I just showed you these companies, guess what? Even though I just showed you, I can't name them. If you ask me, Andrew, hey, wait, Andrew, what was the name of those? I have no idea. I didn't scroll past an hour ago. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Those are 1099. Well, Andrew, what about W-2 companies? What about W-2 companies? Look, you can find everything. Craigslist, ChatGPT, Grok, the internet. Find them on the internet, man. You can find these companies on the internet. I mean, I don't know what's so top secret about this stuff. Okay, well, Andrew, what about, you know, any W-2 companies paying over $2,000? You got Love's. They fired me a year ago from today, probably. Or a year ago from yesterday, 365 days ago. You got Lowe's, Pilot, Genots, Airgas, Mercer. Is it Mercer? I think that's how you pronounce it, Mercer? I ain't looking at the word, but I think it's Mercer. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of fuel hauling companies paying that, especially you're in the Northeast. You got companies, crude oil companies out there in the oil field, North Dakota, Badlands. You know, they're gonna pay you over $2,000. Everybody up there hauling water, that's all over $2,000. It's just so many companies, bro. Somebody getting repoed. He in hot pursuit. He in hot pursuit. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? I'm telling you, outside of this truck, it is bad. Repo man in hot pursuit. He finna be coming back up the road with somebody. I'm trying to tell you, it's hard out there in them streets. Hard in them streets, but yeah, man, yeah, it's plenty of carriers. So if you out there making $1,000, once you get 6 months of experience, just know it's better options. There's better options. I know leasing a truck, you guys think, you know, leasing a truck that, you know, owner operators make the same. It's not the same, guys. It's not the same. Let me give you an example. Car hauling. We'll take car hauling for example. You go to United Road, company driver. Oh, that's another one. United Road to pay you $2,000 a week. You do your $2,000 a week. You go become an owner operator with United Road. They'll be at, I think they're like 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, something like that per week. Grossing 10 to 14. You go to exotic car hauling, like Reliable. You almost gross at $18,000, taking home 10, taking home 12, taking home 14,000 a week at Reliable. And they ain't the only ones. There's another company. Let me see if I can look them up and find them. I had called one particular company. Let's do exotic car hauling transport. It's a small company with 25 trucks with white, oh, I think, okay, here we are right here. Inner City Lines. This company right here. Inner City Lines. I talked to their recruiter personally. See him? Exotic car hauler. Talked to their recruiter personally. They only got 25 drivers. They come out of California with exotic cars, taking them across the United States. Guy told me they drivers gross $18,000, 14, 18,000. That's what they gross. They try to net their drivers $10,000 a week, and it's just power only. Day trailers, you do got to paint your truck. They want you to paint your truck white. Reliable, they want you to paint your truck orange. They're paying these guys $10,000 a week. And you ain't gonna do that at all with no lease truck. No lease truck, no W-2 position, no 1099, none of that. None of that. So you got heavy haul, them guys up there. I'm just saying, guys. Then it's this authority thing. I don't need no authority, Andrew, because I'm making $2,000, $3,000, you know, hauling fuel. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. But the problem is, with the authority, you got the Russian guy, $5 million a year. You got Night Transportation, $4 billion a year. So I'm confused. What are you comparing? $2,000 to $3,000 versus $4 billion. You can't do $4 billion as a W-2 worker, but you can do $4 billion with authority. Yeah, of course it's gonna take you over time. You gotta grow a trucking company, just like everybody else, just like the Russians. Come over here, they grow just like they're in Chicago, growing a trucking company, adding trucks. So with the authority, you can always make way more money with authority than all W-2 jobs, than all lease jobs, than all 1099 position jobs. And that should be common sense, but it's not common. Common sense ain't that common, but now you know. Now you know. If nobody told you, there you go. It's the same way with YouTube. Mr. Beast hit $1 billion. That's all he do. He just do YouTube. Only difference between me and him, he just got way more views than me. That's it. He don't do nothing different than what I'm doing. He film just like I film. He just got way more views than me. More views, more money. More trucks under your authority, more money. That's it. More trailers, more trucks, just more. Multiply. But anyways, hopefully y'all learned something from this video. I ain't give y'all too much time. I got to get up out of here. I got to head downtown. There's 2 videos for the day. Maybe I'll come back with a third. But for the guys staking $1,000, just know, me personally, I think everybody should at minimum be making $2,000 as a truck driver. We can't do nothing with $1,000. Inflation too high. First of all, you over the road. $1,000, you should be home every day for that. I mean, every day. That should be 8 to 5 p.m. That should be in a motor making $1,000 a week. You telling me you OTR one side of the planet to the other? You need at least $2,000. In this economy you in, you underpaid. You underpaid. Well, you're not underpaid because you're brand new, you training. But see, you said lease. The minute you become a lease driver, that's $2,000. That's minimum. That should be minimum. You leasing any type of truck out here, $2,000 net. That should be the minimum. Not the top. I'm talking about the minimum. Anything below that, I'm questioning. Hey, what's going on? Why? What we doing around here? What we doing? Because $2,000 is company driving money. That's company driving money. Yeah, I don't know, man. Y'all figure it out.